Greg, both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Outside Bosch. Into the lane. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. A crossover. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Morant. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Booker. Good D by Heel. It's been a quick start for Orlando. Down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Johnson's got 5.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Here's Richards. Johnson outside. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Dedmon. Takes it out to Booker. Lets it go from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Johnson inside. He has 5. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He has 7.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Booker outside. Good on the triple.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Johnson inside. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat-out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
Pass to Bosch. Back to Johnson. Over to the wing. And the shot is long. Phoenix trails by 4. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Jamal Mosley. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to. We'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Morant. Following the bucket by Orlando. On the wing, Booker. Bridges with the steal. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
And they'll keep possession. Shots good by Dedmon. Orlando leading by 4. Pass to Richards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He hits the second from the line. Phoenix trails by 5. It's to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with a sweet dime there.
Here's Richards. Dedmon defending.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
On offense, here are the Magic. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Booker. It's to Dedmon. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now here's Booker. It's stolen by Nance. And now Orlando on the break. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Now Dedmon. And they double up Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Inside. Takes it out to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 11.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Johnson surveying the floor. Out to Nance. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Magic Johnson. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Magic. They kept going to him again and again. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Yeah, something else they've done well, causing havoc on the defensive end. Keep their energy up. Not easy to do for 4 quarters. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And here's Morris for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Bridges, right side. In the corner, it's Healed. Johnson the screen. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got his first bucket of the night.
It's going to take more than that to impede the progress of Miles Bridges. So adept, keeping his focus on the basket when he shoots it.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time. Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
Johnson outside. In the corner, it's Hield. Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 21.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
And there's the drive. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Johnson. Cranes the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead.
A priority for Johnson, continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch, like there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Hield with the bucket.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Here's Dinwiddie. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's Bosch bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Dinwiddie attacking. Good D by Johnson.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Orlando making a change here. Phoenix trails by 10. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Morris with the bucket. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside, Dort jacks up a three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Magic leading by 7. Johnson outside. Pass to Bosch. And then Bosch with the jam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
To the wing on the left. Here's Dinwiddie. Missed inside.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Bridges, no one around him. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Now, this is important that Miles Bridges continues to knock down shots from deep because it balances his ability to go off the dribble drive as well. Good to see him shoot it like this.
And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man.
With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. Can be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Morant drives in, and Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Here's McCollum, and the basket is good. McCollum's got his first basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Booker with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the dunk by Bosh.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Booker left side. There's the three. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Stolen by Brooks. And here comes the break. The finish. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Booker.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Both free throws good from Bosh. And here's Morant. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous. And they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
For your 407
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Pass to Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Takes it out to Siakam. That 3 off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Richards. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Richards got 8.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Back to Morant. That's to Dedmon. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. He's got 8.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Magic leading by 22. Here's McCollum. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Kicks it out to Booker. Launches a 3. No good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Morant. It's deflected.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Stolen by Brooks. Morant with a wide open look. The 19-footer is on the money.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
The kick out to Bosh. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Bosh has got 19 points.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to Markkanen. It's Bosh with the drive. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Booker outside. Back to Morant. Good on the bucket. And that's 10 points for John Morant.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Pass to Dedmon. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Booker. From deep 3-point range, Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Launches it. The rebound by Richard.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So it's Orlando now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Right side Bosh. Double team on Bosh. 6 on the shot clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Gafford. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Misses the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Bridges misses.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And when you have this kind of size
as a point guard. What a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Outside, Dort. And here's Prince outside. Bosch grabs the miss. Johnson outside.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Dort left side.
Keldon Johnson.
Pass to Dinwiddie.
Rubio.
The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The 3 from Johnson. Rebound by the Suns. 19 seconds left in the third. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Substitution for your Magic. Nick Richards. Chris Bosh. Buddy Hield. Timeout, Orlando.
15 seconds left to play here in the third. Yep, it counts. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
McCollum, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Magic just dominating this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
Come on, everybody, make some noise.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Prince for the 3. Outside, Dort. Gafford inside. And a missed layup.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Kept alive. Bosch. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Over in the corner, Dort. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Nice job by Lou Dort to make his way to the corner and then make the shot.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. At the top of the key, Gafford. A 3 from Morris. That one, no good. And Orlando the other way now. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Bridges outside. Drops in the tray.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
It's Dort on the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Shoots over Gafford. Kicks it out to McCollum. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Dinwiddie outside. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Ball goes to the away team.
And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Magic ball.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Magic.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. In the corner, it's Morris.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots.
Healed outside. For three. Buries it from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Dort. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Assisted by...
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
The kick out to Bosch. They grab their own miss. Pass to Bridges. A three ball. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Suns. Prince. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Here's Orlando now. Here's Johnson. In the corner, it's Bridges. Nailed from three-point land.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Right side Bosch. Just 5 to shoot. Over Morris. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Dinwiddie with the steal. On the wing, Morris. Stolen by Bosch. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Combined strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
It's Prince on the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Prince. From deep. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection? Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. So this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Bridges outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Bridges got 11 in the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Now Morant takes it.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Johnson taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And here are the Suns now. Pass to Booker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
And it's Johnson penetrating. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Another miss by Orlando. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Booker, good.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Johnson, that's for 2. Dedmon with the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. The 3 from Johnson. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they